Welcome back, everyone, to another PWCC weekly live stream here. This is the FlipQuest episode number 14. We are back with weekly auction number 14 already. Looks like we already got a lot of people in the house. Welcome to Tom, Kevin, Brody, Gray, Michael, and that's what we got right now. So happy to have everyone here, and happy to be on another weekly auction. So Nate, actually, he just called me. He should be on. He says computer is having some technical difficulties with restarting and stuff, so he should be signing on any moment now. But I want to make sure that obviously we got live in time and start cover the auction because there's a lot to cover as always. This week there's 7,000 items ending tonight, large part thanks to the flash auction, which is live here tonight. And there's 779 cards ending in the flash auction. As we explained last week, but we'll reiterate this week, is that basically if you have cards in your vault with PWCC, if you don't have them there yet, you can ship them to them, and it's free to store them too. You can basically send them to auction, and anytime up to Wednesday, 11:59 p.m. Pacific time, you can send them live to auction to end on that week's Sunday. If you submit on Thursday, it'll go into the next Sunday's auction. So if you submit cards today to get sold, obviously it wouldn't go into today's auction and go into weekly auction number 15 ending next week. So 779 ending in flash auction and 7,000 overall, like I said. And then as for the cards that we are having bids on tonight, almost 300 tonight, actually. And there's some big cards signed. This is one of the most loaded weekly auctions yet, in my opinion. Number 14 for sure. Number 15 is really heavy too. Next week, heavy in a good way. And then another thing to announce tonight is that for the first time, this is a sneak peek. So PWCC has not announced this yet. But basically, if you see here on my phone, or at least it should. Ooh, Brewer just took the lead. Nice. If you see on my phone here, I'm going to hold it up to the camera really quick. The app bidding is live. If you like using phone apps, you can go onto your PWCC Marketplace app, sign into your app, and you can actually live bid on all the different auctions tonight. So here's some of the cards we bid on right there that if I wanted to, I could place bids on my phone, but I'll be doing it via the computer tonight for obvious reasons. It's just so many cards trying to track, bid, all that stuff, and we're live streaming too. Then, that's what we got going on. One more thing I want to show here to start the stream is that we do have cards ending tonight selling. We haven't had cards sell for a little bit. I think last week we had 0, but this week we do have some. So here's a look at what we have selling this week. And only one of these actually is part of the actual FlipQuest 2022. And I'll call that out when we get there. But we've got a Donovan Mitchell Contenders rookie auto number now of 125 SGC9 at $270 right now as seller net to us. That is too low. That card raw sells around 500 around there. The autograph isn't perfect on there. He kind of ran up into the yellow onto the foil. But I hope it gets around 400 seller net to us. And then this Bryce Harper is doing really well actually at 208. I wouldn't mind that going a little bit higher, but he's not. I don't think he started too hot with the Phillies. This one, the Steven Stamkos PMG red of 100 SGC 8. This one's doing pretty well right now. Definitely in the profit on that after grading, but would like that to get over 200. John Morant Prism 2019 green SGC 9.5. The Grizzlies series isn't going exactly as many expected up to this point, but 135 is not bad. I'd pay like 150 raw for it. Tyler Hero 9510 auto Revolution, not a bad night to have that ending. A heater going up 3-1 right now. Kobe Star Power plus 8.5, and then the card that is part of the FlipQuest is this 7.5. If you all remember me buying or us buying this, it was when I was in London, and we got this for like $70 or $80, and right now it's at $80 seller net. So that can get up to 100. That's like $20 profit right there for FlipQuest. And then LeBron James Top Trump 8.5s at 55. That one I made a poor purchase on. I was really thinking / hoping to get a 9.5. It did not. So that is what we're looking at. So back to the auction here. I'm gonna do my best Nate will be here. Nate will be here. I'm gonna do my best to manage both the comments and the auction at the same time here. So just bear with me. Obviously one man right now versus when Nate will be on. So the first couple of things I want to look at here, first I need to drag my computer screen a little bit to make some room for my notes, is this Ronald Acuna orange refractor auto on the far right. So what we'll do here is extended bidding starts in 8 minutes when the clock strikes 9 o'clock Central Time, and then that is when we all have to, or at least we will definitely have to refresh our bids to make auctions or cards go on to the next round of the auction. There is one 30-minute window of extended bidding from 9 p.m. till 9:30, and then it goes down to 5 minutes until 10 p.m., and then it goes down to 1 minute. So every interval you have to make sure you place a bid, or someone else has to place a bid on the item for it to extend. If it's a red timer, it means it's not extending. If it's green, it means it's going on to the next session. All these are going on to the next session right now, so they are green. But this Ronald Acuna orange refractor shimmer right there from 2017 Bowman, The last one of this sold for $27,600 on April 29th, 2021. So quite some time ago, a long time ago, actually almost a year ago. And the blue refractor auto, which is close, is at $11,000 right now. So right now there's $500 difference separating these two cards. And the last sale on the blue auto was $11,500 on November 29th, 2021. So crazy to look at this and say, oh, a blue refractor auto at 150 and an orange shimmer. Now, blue refractor auto is by far and away the more sought after, like longevity parallel, but a lot of people do like the scarcity. If it were me, I'd try to get the blue. But given that the last, most of those orange shimmers do sell pretty high, that seems to be a deal right now. Although, let me know Nate, you're here.
Yo, I was just letting you ramble.
Well, also my volume was turned down all the way, so even if you were talking, I wouldn't have known. I came back to check the comments.
Yeah, I am here. Sorry, I'm late, guys. Tried restarting my computer like 30 minutes ago, and it finally just restarted. So
there you go. Did the double restart method work?
It did.
Good. I'm glad. Hey, this is what we're looking at first here, though. This Acuna orange shimmer auto out 25. Did you hear me?
I did against the blue.
Yeah, $500 difference. What do you think?
I know you like the blue, but out of 25, man, is out of 25.
Oh, no. I understand. I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, if it was between this for $27K and this for like $12,000, I'd take the blue for $12,000.
Yeah.
If it's between the same price as of right now, which seems nuts given the last sales, then I can understand taking the orange shimmer, obviously. But that is just what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
All right, cool.
Also, the blue on the somewhat color match there is pretty good.
It is nice. It's definitely. Oh, how nice would a red be, Nate? Like match the accents of the gloves and the logo and stuff.
How nice would a red be? That's like saying, how nice would having like a $500,000 card be?
I know. Yes, that is what it'd be like. But moving on. So this Trey Young shimmer, not shimmer. I'm in the shimmer mindset right now. Mojo. Also, Nate, you got some hellos, and then Next Gen said you're not here, so he got said.
Oh, my bad, Next Gen. Tom, Ryan, Michael, Next Gen, Jago, Brody. What's up, everyone? If I missed somebody, I'm sorry. Andrew, Big John.
Currently, Trey Young just laid an absolute dud against the Heat. It was like 9 points, 5 turnovers. I think it was like 30% shooting or something like that. And they got absolutely smoked at home. But this is his 2018 Prism Mojo rookie at 25 PSA 10. Now, this card back in October, that's like right at the start of the season, prices were very high for a lot of basketball cards. BGS 9.5 sold for $23,000. So this has a long way to go to even catch up close to that. And this card, which has been pretty much neck and neck with the Trey the entire night so far, or the entire week up until this point where now it's a $2,000 difference, is a 2018 Prism Blue not Blue Shimmer. Blue rookie numbered out of 199 PSA 7 for $8,000. But look right next to it. The immaculate on-card patch auto jersey numbered out of 77 is cheaper. Bro, what is this, Nate?
Now, remember when we talked about the color match from the last card?
Yeah, we were talking about the color match PSA 10 on the weekly slab versus like immaculate gold patch auto. But that was a PSA 10 out of 199.
That is some nice color match, though. But I agree. Give me the auto and the patch all day.
Yeah, and this is, in my opinion, the jersey number patch autographs of immaculate are one of the single best cards a player can have. And to put that up against,
the patch window is a little small. But
I know you don't like the small patch window on immaculate, but all I'm saying is this: put this card up against a PSA 7 blue out of 199, and we aren't even in the same universe. Now, This card last sold raw for $14,000. This also was our Instagram guess the price giveaway for the week. So it'll be intriguing to see what that sells for. And then right next to that, Nate's favorite card in this entire auction, probably favorite card in any auction that popped up. Yeah, I'm assuming, right, Nate?
Guaranteed.
How nice is this?
That is, I can't get enough of those patches in there. Like, it's an Ohtani and a Trout dual auto, so that's going to be amazing no matter what. But the patches just up it by a million.
Also, Michael Brown, Nate, did you see Byron Buxton's walk-off?
I did.
Dude, that thing
launched
was
that bad boy.
Smoked. It was smoked.
Life is a lot more fun when Byron Buxton is healthy. I'm not a Twins fan, but I love watching Byron Buxton play.
He's been playing really well, even post that little injury scare. Lucas, that was your hot take from the last episode. It was your hot take. I hope you watched the episode and heard that we gave you some shout out, but that was a good hot take, actually. It was a good one for us to debate. Next up on the list comes down to the Bobby Witt Jr. This is the blue refractor auto numbered at 150 PSA 10. Nate, I haven't tracked how well he's doing or not, but the last sale of this one, I think it came around $10,500 on February 1st of this year. Do you think it has enough juice to get up there with how he's playing right now?
No, I don't. Well, I don't know. Rarity helps.
Yeah.
You know, like there's just not going to be that many of them. But he's hitting really poorly.
How about Julio Rodriguez? Is he still pretty bad?
He's hitting really poorly too, but he's also had 9, either it's 9 called strikes out of the strike zone. No, it must be 9 strikeouts.
It was 9 looking strikeouts, I think.
Yeah. On balls that were legitimately outside the strike zone. Bobby Witt does not have at least that. But Bobby Witt's currently hitting a .184 with a 501 OPS and no home runs.
So check this out. We've got another. This is about every week for the last 3 weeks, and every month for the last now 5 to 6 months. One of these has been selling through PWCC specifically too. So who knows? However many others are trading hands. Now there are 15 PSA 10s. I think still 15 at 6,250. Last week's ended at 8,100. The previous one ended at 9,000. Nate, do you think we see it take another $900 step down?
I hope so, because I'm right there with Ryan. Right there with him.
Why is a Tom Brady 2018 Prism card $6,250? Yeah, I think it's PSA 10 pop 15, yada yada yada, but it's still not explainable. One of them, so basically one didn't sell for 2 years, and then one sold for $25,000. One is a pop 13. And basically, that was the first one that publicly sold, like I said, in 2 years. And I think that, a couple set builders see the first one, need to get it. Probably not many more going to come out for sale because none came out for 2 years. And now there's been about 6 copies to sell since that. Basically made every single person that owned one of these put up for auction.
Hey, not to change subject off of my least favorite card in history, Tom Brady 2018 Prism Silver. But did you see the Brewers say?
I mean, I just saw the 1-0 sacrifice fly here.
So they just won 1-0.
Wait, that was the game? It didn't even tell me we won. It just said that we scored a run.
Brewers won. Hader came in and closed it out. But I just love it so much because that's the most Brewers game of all time. A sac fly to score a run, not even a hit. And then our pitching was so dominant. Eric Lauer, 6 innings, 13 strikeouts. Insane.
Nate, I just got the notification we finally won now. Hey, technically, couldn't you get some guy to walk, steal a couple bases, hit a sac fly, or fly out or something, move a couple guys over them,
and get no hit and win?
Yeah.
You could.
That's funny. But back to the auction. So we just hit the extended bidding window now, 30 minutes on the clock to get a bid in to move an auction on to the next round. Nate, I'm going to flip back to the screen because I don't know if you're here for this, but we have got these cards ending tonight. Adama Mitchell, Contenders Auto. He didn't have the awesomest game in Game 4. He had 2 really good games in Game 1 and 2. He did throw the lob to Gobert to win, though. And then there's Bryce Harper, which we're in the money on this one right now. So hopefully that gets a little bit more dollars to it. Steven Stamkos has been on a heater right now. And then John Morant, Tyler Hero, Kobe. This John Morant actually is part of the Flip Quest for those that weren't here at the beginning of the episode. So whatever money we make on this does go into our overall profit or loss on the year. Because we did buy it in this year through the PWCC weekly auction.
What do we buy it for?
What?
What do we buy it for?
We pretty much spent $80 on it. So we're a couple more bids and we'll make some money on it. We spent 82 on it. So we're close. We're close. But back to the screen. Nate, you taking base auto PSA 10 Juan Soto or blue auto of Bobby Witt? As for the price, I think the Soto right now is like 8,500 around there value.
Oh, I gotta go Soto.
Even with the blue,
you're guaranteed a Hall of Fame player right there. As long as he stays healthy, you're guaranteed a Hall of Famer. Bobby Witt has a million outcomes that could happen to him.
Yeah. Yep.
Even if it's a nicer card.
Very true. Tatum, this guy in the news a lot because he is dominating still and showing really the Nets up in this series. 3-0 right now, playing better than KD, and Kyrie. And I don't know if that's saying much because they both played really poorly the last couple of games. And Ben Simmons isn't playing at all. Nate, thank you so much for talking me out of buying a Ben Simmons card last week.
Sure.
I just thought it'd be a fun little try. But hey, I don't know. It was a good idea.
Nothing fun about Ben Simmons. Fun though. I just heard Jason Tatum's son's name for the first time the other day, listening to a podcast. You know what his son's name is?
Yeah, Deuce.
Deuce. Deuce Tatum has to be the greatest name I've ever
I
heard in my
love it,
entire
but
life.
where have you been, my man? He's been flying around since the bubble.
Had no idea.
But we've got this pink Pulsar at 42, BGS 10 and Blue Ice 9.5 out of 75 there. Both great cards, both around the same price. The last Blue Ice was around 7,900, which was, I think, a best offer accepted on April 13th. But then before that, like less than a month ago, is 5,400. So this kind of lines up around the 5,004, or that's probably around 6,000 right now. So it kind of falls between those. We'll see. I'm sure it'll get a little bit more action because that's one of the top parallels, investment parallels out there. The Blue Ice have 99. Zion PSA 7 cracked ice, nice card, but hard to sometimes move a PSA 7. But guess what? It's a cracked ice auto. And this Ronaldo PSA 10 right here, it's only a pop 3, and you barely see color from 2014 Prism World Cup pop up in a PSA 10. It's a great card. Currently, it's at 4,900 before the buyer's premium. That's a huge number. And the last BGS 9 that sold was around like $1,600, I think. So I expect this to sell for this and higher. It's already get extended to the next window. Currently at the same price as a Sapphire Holland Yellow of 99 PSA 10 as well. This Messi over here, one of these sold last week, I believe, with the worst autograph. It sold for $6,000 after buyer's premium. It's the same exact PSA 9, not the same card, but the same card, different serial number, same grade. And we'll see how that one goes. This is one of the most interesting cards in this entire auction, in my opinion, because you can directly compare like something like this Nikola Jokic Mojo of 25 PSA 9 to that Luka PSA 7. This is 4,100 right now before buyer's premium. The Luka's already at, I think it was like what, Nate, 7,000 I said, or 8,000.
I think it was 7.
And I don't have to go on about Jokic and the output he has and stuff and everything, and winning back-to-back MVPs most likely now. But if you look at the poll that we ran on Instagram, it said we asked which one will sell for more. At the same time, at the time that we posted, they had the exact same bid amount. 60% voted for the Jokic Mojo at 25. Maybe it goes on a run here. Maybe it does pass the Luka if something crazy happens. But as for completed sales on that guy, last sale of that one, I think, is landing around 7,500 at BGS 9.5 last October. So it depends on how his market's moved since then. But also, Nate, don't forget if there's any comments to stop me in my tracks because I'm just going to keep on talking.
It blows my mind that obviously Luka is almost exactly 4 years younger than Jokic, 4 years in like a week. But you're betting on Luka's potential to win an MVP, and you've got a dude who's won 2 MVPs. And I get it, center versus shooting guard or point guard, shooting guard, small forward, whatever you want to call him, positionless basketball. But it's still like bonkers that you've got probably a 2-time MVP right here, significantly lower numbered by a wide margin. Better grade.
Way better grade.
Way better grade. And
way more.
$3,000 less dollars.
And way rare too. I know you already said that, but I just want to emphasize that. Like, this is numbered out 25 Mojo. The Trey Young sitting at 10,000 or more at this point. And the Mojo, I want to point out, on this specific card, there's like no breaks in this card really other than the name and the rookie logo. It's insane. Like, that shows through so much. It's crazy.
Kind of looks like chainmail when you zoom in on it.
Like who? What?
Chainmail? Like the armor?
Oh. Yeah.
Has like an armory look to it.
Yeah, I get it. I gotta refresh my page quick. And we got the matchup.
Lucas agrees. He says the Mojo on the all chrome background is clean.
Yeah, I actually emphasize that more because of his comment. I always find it surprising when we see a card like this pop up after it's sold recently on Buy It Now Best Offer. I think actually through the PWCC fixed price marketplace. Recently sold, I think it was like 7,000 something, and that pops up for auction a few months later. Let me see if I can find this. Yeah, it sold for $10,700 in February. It seems like just so high risk to auction a card like that fast. But we'll see. Maybe it pays off. Mbappe purple at 250 BGS 9.5. That is a true gem plus in that with the 10 centering. If anyone does care to look at that, I mean, I know sometimes it does make a difference on the market effect. I mean, in that particular case, it definitely will. But $4,000 on the current bid, and the last PSA 10 sold for $7,500. So this is already pulling like $4,500 or something around there after the buyer's premium. But then this guy is just selling crazy. I mean, way more than Jason Dominguez now at this point, really. Well, around there, I'd say. $5,420 was the last sale, Nate, on April 3rd.
Wildly
Do you think it's worth it to spend like nearly, half of $10,000 on
deserved. No, that's a gigantic risk that I wouldn't be comfortable taking no matter what. I'd rather go find the next guy I think I can pop off in single A and buy his cards for cheap.
Or buy Vlad.
Or buy that Vlad because Topps Heritage Chrome Blacks are sick.
I think that Chrome Blacks fall into that category of like, if you're picking like a handful of cards of a single player that's worth holding on to, like this is one of them.
They never pop up. Them and Golds. I know Gold's out of 5 and this is out of 69, but
there's a gold out of 5 in this auction
of Vladdy.
No, Glaber Torres.
I was like, what?
No, not a Vladdy. We would probably have shoved that one first thing on the show. And Manny, what's up? How we doing, Manny? And Luis Sanchez, good question. Bought 2015 Prism Gold out of 10 Nick Foles auto for $20 yesterday at a show. Worth grading and sending into PWCC, even though he's in a Rams uni. So that's like his third-year card or fourth-year card of Nick Foles, who obviously won a Super Bowl, but it's not in an Eagles jersey. While it's a cool card, Prism Gold, you're obviously going to have to invest a little bit into getting it graded. And then at that point, how many people are going to be after like a fourth-year Nick Foles card? If you want to take a try and go for it, I'm not going to stop you from it. I think that's always fun to experiment and see what happens. And I will say, rarer cards do pretty well through the auction. Now, Nick Foles' fourth year, I'm not so sure, but we'll see. I mean, it's up to you in the end.
Real quick, Manny's about to be a dead man if his wife sees that comment.
Oh, well, hey, I don't care. He's praising us. Keep going, Manny. I'm just kidding. Next up, so this card I'm super intrigued about. This is the whole center deal, though. Like Bam Adebayo, clearly one of the best U25 players in the NBA. He's ranked in the top 10 by ESPN, which isn't saying much considering Anthony Edwards was at number 11. But $2,200 for his PSA 9 gold out of 10. This is one of his single best cards, the Gold Prism, numbered out of 10. The last time that one of these sold, Nate, guess how much one of these sold for the last time that it ended, which was on November 10th, 2021, but it was a BGS 9.5. So you have to tell me what you think it sold for in BGS 9.5.
4K.
No, it sold for 7K.
Oh.
Now, what do you think that the card ladder estimate is as of today on the BGS 9.5, given his market movement since
then? 4K.
You're really close. It's 3.5, so it's actually half. So Bam Adebayo's market since the start of the season, kind of probably not taking into account every card. That's clear. But the cards that are tracking card ladder have dropped around 50%. And they might track more higher population cards because this rare stuff is a little bit harder to track. I'd say it probably doesn't sell as frequently. But yeah, I mean, that's the problem, Nate. You got a super talented guy that adds a lot to a team, but if he's a big guy, look at Jokic, who won back-to-back MVPs.
Yeah. And Jokic is the face of a franchise.
Yeah.
Bam Adebayo is not the face of the Heat.
Yeah.
That's Jimmy Butler.
Lucas said thoughts on Alex Morgan select 2017. Hey, I might say this though. Yeah, Butler like right now is clearly like the most prominent player, but long term it might be Adebayo. He got drafted by them, and
I know, but I feel like this is one of those situations where he's just going to continually be overshadowed. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the way he plays.
That's hey, I'm not disagreeing with you because I think that you might be right. But remember, I bet you Jamal Murray 3 years ago, there's a debate for who's more prominent on the Nuggets.
That's true. But Jamal Murray also went through a bajillion injuries in that time, right? He's been out for like 1.5 years, hasn't he?
Oh, since then? Yeah.
Yeah.
He has been. You're right. So, he hasn't even played during all that MVP stuff. Lucas, thoughts on Alex Morgan Select 2017? I know that there are a few colors ending in this auction. I would say go for it. It's not a bad idea by, one of the biggest U.S. women's national team stars of all time, especially, color of her when she doesn't have many Panini produced cards recently. Well, she does have a good amount, but, that's one of the first ones that came out recently, I think. Nick Foles is graded for sure. So Nick Foles in the chat is telling Luis to grade his Nick Foles.
Funny.
It's funny stuff.
What if it was actually Nick Foles?
I mean, I've thought that every single week. Check this out, Nate. Do you know what's interesting about this card right here?
Is it a variation?
It
Because
is.
okay.
It is a variation. So this is the base up here, the blue jersey. This is the variation. How many variations do you think were printed? This is not numbered. Just take a guess.
Probably 150, 200.
I think that the estimate's 25.
Whoa.
Yep. And basically, if you go and look these things up, they barely sell. PSA 10 last sold for, I think it was upwards of like 10K, somewhere in that range, but they are like actually rare. Like not like, sometimes not numbered. Oh, it's rare, but it's really not. This is like legit rare. Like there's been 2 PSA 10s that sell recently, but outside of that, you have to go back to January 11th of 2021 to find the previous sale. So it's pretty rare. Now, I don't know if it's worth it or not. And the Denver situation with all the other teams, it could be high risk, but just an interesting card nonetheless. And that's just a card that was impactful on me when I was younger because I was collecting Russell Wilson back then because he was a Badger and is a Badger.
Hey, real quick,
Yep.
I'm going to answer this one quick question for Andrew. Thoughts on Christian Hernandez, Nate? He's had some big sales, low numbered Bowmans, blah, blah, blah. Can you hear that?
No.
You can't hear that?
No, you can just keep talking.
Okay. Google is going crazy right now. So Christian Hernandez is 17 years old. He hasn't played stateside baseball yet. Take everything everybody says with a grain of salt when you haven't seen a guy play stateside because guys like that fail a lot. And you're looking at Jason Dominguez last year, how much he failed coming stateside. So got talent, all the talent in the world, but don't just fall in love with the hype because other people are buying it when they haven't actually seen him play.
There you go. Straight from the man himself. There's a question here from Patrick. So if it got extended already and it shows green on the light, yep, all these show green. Does that mean I can wait until the next round to bid? That is correct. You only have to bid if it shows red and it's running down. So there's a couple cool ones up there, but we'll skip over them. George Kittle, PSA 10 gold kaboom. I think the last sale on that was like $3,000. So we'll see if that gets back up there. But Nate, remember when there was a heavy debate for Donovan Mitchell or Jason Tatum, which is the better investment? I'd say it's probably like as soon as a year and a half ago or 2 years, probably like a year and a half ago. But if you look at this, we know that the Tatum's over 5K right now. And this is at $1,200 right now. Now, I don't know where they end at, but I imagine it's still going to be a pretty wide range. And I love Mitchell, man. I love watching him play. I think for a 6'1" guard, he plays like he's like 6'6". I think it's awesome. And I think he's really good. And I just think that Jazz team just isn't going to get it done ever together.
So I feel like if Donovan Mitchell was East Coast, his price would be a lot higher.
Well, they would be. And also if they didn't like kind of continuously choke too.
Yeah.
But I'm a huge fan, man. And he went off in that bubble. I know other players went off in the bubble too, but he just continually, I think, impresses given, he was drafted outside the top 10. I think teams are just crazy for passing on him. I thought he was sweet in college.
Didn't a team trade back from that pick and collect multiple picks and the Jazz took Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, that's possible. If they
I feel like that's in my head for a reason. I'm going to look it up.
If they did, they're dumb. LaMelo Ball is blue, one of the more sought after cards of a player is a blue prism and a rookie. And this PSN9's at 1,125. The last sale was around 2,000 on that. We'll see what happens to his market over the summer with Anthony Edwards showing out in the playoffs and LaMelo not being in the playoffs. Nate, and speaking of Donovan Mitchell, now this one does have like a little edge nick down there, so I don't want to buy it. But if you're, looking right now at his market, is it worth taking a shot, kind of thinking about, hey, what if he's on another team, or is it just worth staying away right now until there's more clarity?
I don't know, man. I don't know if he gets traded. Like, I guess he could force his way out of town. Stars do that all the time, but I probably wouldn't buy him if he's going to be on the Jazz, especially when they spend a ton of money on Rudy Gobert, who is not a prolific scorer.
Yeah.
Also, I found the trade. It was Trey Lyles and Tyler Lydon for the Donovan Mitchell pick.
Gotcha. Wait, Trey Lyles ended up on the Jazz anyways.
Yeah,
Pretty
well, he
sure.
was the 12th pick in 2015, and then got traded to the Nuggets with
Uh,
the 24th
oh,
pick that ended up being Tyler Lydon.
I see what you're saying. Merrick's Grave says, thoughts on buying mislabeled cards. Is it worth the headache getting the label fixed? Probably not worth the headache getting the label fixed, but is it worth buying it? Probably, because I think I know what card you're trying to buy, and we're also looking at the same card. Robert Lewandowski, Gold Prism Auto. That card is sick. It's amazing. It's at $925. PSA 9. I don't think that Pullman probably makes much noise in the World Cup, but that card is nasty for sure. So is that card, Luka Modric auto. I'm going to look at that one too later. I do have to start scrolling through a little faster. This is the mislabeled card right here. It's the Julio Rodriguez. It says gold refractor. It's yellow, though, number 75. But Nate, how about that blue? How about the blue? I mean, I was not really expecting this non-auto color to all go over $1,000, which pretty much all of it is right now. It's all pushing right up on $1,000. So the last sale on that one's a PSA 9 blue for like $555. I think it was like middle of April or something. Actually, it's 2 days ago. So what do you think, Nate?
Okay. Well, you know what I like to do when people to take a saying from Robert here, are jumping ship. That's the time to buy.
Yeah.
And if you think a PSA 10 should be double the price, triple the price of a PSA 9, pretty good buy. Double the price would be just a regular buy, but if you think it could stretch more than a PSA 9, I'd go 1,000 plus on it. Blue color
Yeah.
match.
So like when we're talking BGS 9.5 sold April 16th, which is like a weekend when they started playing for 1,150. PSA 10 sold like the day after they started playing for $2,000. What do you think? Like 1,250 like limit or what? A little more?
Sure. I'm okay with whatever you think is right. I'm just okay with going hard after Julio because he's getting really unlucky with the strike calls. Everyone knows that, but also his exit velocities are insane. And generally, if you have a good exit velocity at that young of an age and at that good of an eye, which they will get fixed, things are going to work out for you in the long run. So
Yeah.
the people that are jumping ship right now are bonkers.
Right. There's a card that I'm really after in this auction that we haven't approached yet, but I need to make sure there's a bid in it. Also, shout out Mason Mount, big Chelsea Wednesday, Christian Pulisic, thank you.
Wait, did
LeBron.
who did you lose to last week?
Oh, I don't remember that. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember at
I
all.
feel like I remember you losing or something.
No, I think you're
one
confused.
day.
I think you're thinking about the Bucks. We lost to the Bulls on Wednesday.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Chelsea must not have lost last week, and I don't think Man U lost either this past weekend. Huh? Weird.
Well, Man U stinks, first of all. So,
Hey, just real quick. You're almost in fourth place, dude.
no, dude. We just dubbed today, and we have a game in hand on you. All right, we win one more, and we're up like I think it's like 9 points or 8 points or something.
Whatever.
You
were
think you're slick with that?
As of yesterday, when I looked at the standings, you were almost in fourth place, and I live in the past.
Correct, because you played the other day. I think what was that Saturday, and we didn't play until today, and then we also still have a game we haven't played yet.
Yeah, but we're playing talented teams. You're playing trash. So
we just played West Ham.
Trash.
They're like not too far behind you. Like, so basically, we have 5 more points than you with 1 game in hand, so it could be 8 if we win the next game. Also, Atomic here of Julio 675. I'd rather put more money into the blue though and lock up the blue if we do have to make a decision between
Atomic
those two.
non-numbered. Short.
I mean, I do love the Atomic.
Sure.
Don't get me wrong, but yeah, green shimmer.
Hey, you pass up that Wander Red, and I just kind of love non-first reds, even foil. You know, Bowman First 2020 Bowman First Edition Red out of 5. I just like reds of any guy for any year. Kind of like one of those things where I don't really like.
Are you saying like it's like the gold of like basketball? You know, golds of any year for basketball, kind of like that.
Yeah,
bro. How about Byron Buxton?
Oh.
Man, you could probably scoop this for so cheap 3 years ago.
You could have probably scooped it for so cheap last year after he's out for half the season.
Yeah, $550 for BGS 10 blue refractor. That's the Topps Chrome rookie auto of $150.
There has never been more perfect timing to sell a Byron Buxton card than after he hits a walk-off home run today, and then you sell that tonight.
That is really primo prime timing. And shout out Max Verstappen, getting his second race of the season. Fun fact about Max: he has not placed outside of first when he finishes the race. When he crosses the line, he's gone first in both the races he finished this year, which is 2 of the 4. But also, if they fix those reliability issues, he is going to be on fire, I think, the next 6 races or so, and maybe more.
Do I dare ask
about Gasly?
Yeah,
dude. So bad position. Started way back. I don't know if you remember me talking about how he qualified terribly.
Mm-hmm.
So started like 17. He got hit by Guan Yu Zhou yesterday, which stung. But he was racing in front of Lewis Hamilton today for 45 laps and kept him off. Lewis was within a half second for 45 laps, and he kept him off the entire race, placed 13th. So not a great placement, but he basically got stuck in a DRS train, although he couldn't pass Albon, which is a little concerning, but that's more about the AlphaTauri car, I think, than anything with Gasly. But he raced nice, and we just need to come back and have good qualifying in Miami to really actually make some moves. If you don't qualify well, it's super hard to do much, especially on a track like Imola when it's 1 DRS range and not much passing. So literally there was barely any overtaking today other than Bottas and Tsunoda and Russell, who had really good races, who I thought all deserved driver of the day more than Max Verstappen, but he obviously blew doors off today. I'm just scrolling aimlessly at this point. There's a lot of nice cards here. This is a big one. Shout out to my guy. What the heck? Why am I blowing this? Gosh, I feel so bad. Meet the guy in England. He's joining all the breaks. I can't remember his dang name. It's gonna make me search my email to figure it out. It starts with like a B. I can't remember. Oh well. I'm gonna have to swing back around to that eventually. Either way, that's his card, and 430 is a huge price on that. So congrats to whoever that is. What the heck? I'm like
so confused
all
right
the time. What?
I said I'm so confused right now.
That's so embarrassing. Basically, the fact is that I took a picture with my guy out in England. He's at the show in Manchester in Bolton, and he joined our breaks for a long time. And I'm blowing his name. I can't remember it. That's a Nate. I'm pulling a Nate. I'm pulling a Nate on live YouTube.
That's a tough scene.
Probably in here right now.
Holy smokes, $370.
Yeah,
centering's terrible.
Out of 5. Imagine what that used to sell for. Wow, this is not a good look for our auto ending tonight. Although I'm actually surprised at how our auto is even doing as well as it is with this card currently live. This is the playoff auto number at 65 PSN9 with the 10 auto. The raw that we had 125 sells, at least it was selling around 500 before the playoffs started. And that's at 330 right now for PSN9 with a 10 auto. Ours is not a 10 auto. So yeah, that's gonna hurt. But there's no way ours can sell for more than that.
You win some, you lose some.
Exactly. And now hopefully we win on the Stamkos, which is making us some good money right now. Bryce Harper doing well. Tyler Hero hopefully gonna do a little nice right here.
How's the Ja Green doing?
Ja Green is at 140, which is decent. That's not bad. If possible, getting up to 175 would be ideal.
To break even?
Yeah, pretty much. Which also I think that now is probably the worst time to have Ja sell compared to what selling for a couple weeks ago. I don't think you're going to be able to get more if they get eliminated in the future, which is why I'd have them selling. Because I do think if the Wolves don't play stupid, they can win that series, man. I can't believe how many just dumb plays they make. It's ridiculous.
Do you remember that card?
Yes, I do, and that's why I bid on it actually.
What did it? Do you remember what it went for?
It was pretty cheap, wasn't it?
I feel like it was under 200, but I can't remember.
He has an H in his name.
Yeah. No.
I can't even spell his name right now.
Abrams.
Oh. Let's see. It's over 250.
Oh. Hey, making money. Shout out. Also hasn't been extended.
Has not been extended. Oh, this card right here, dude. I am it's an interesting one. LeBron and Zion split screen gold frame of 11. SGC 8.5. The last time this card sold raw went for 580 before the season began. You think it's worth a shot, given that LeBron and him bounce back healthy next year?
I mean, I'd say sweet card.
I know. Gold frame of 11.
One of those cards that if you buy it, if it's under the last comp and it never gets to it, you have a sweet card.
I know, exactly.
I think that we come back healthy, you should be making money.
Then we put in like 396. Get it for under the last comp. It's already graded, and we'll see what happens. All right. Draw Felix. That's not bad right now. What was the last sale on that? I was just looking at that today. 280 refractor PSA 10 on April 22nd. I kind of like that. That's a $46 out on the last buy if I can get at that. And then TJ Watt, kaboom. I love me some TJ Watt, but not really feeling like spending over $200 on this. Hey Nate, how about Luis Robert? Talk to me about him.
Oof, he's been pretty brutal to start the year. Can't lay off pitches outside the zone, and if you can't lay off those pitches are just going to keep throwing them and not give you a chance to get hit balls inside the zone, which is where you can get good contact and usually get your extra base hits from. Like, it's hard to do stuff. It's hard to do damage with pitches outside the zone when you're swinging at it constantly.
Right.
So he's got to fix that in the worst way. He's been really bad this year.
That's a little upsetting to hear. But yeah. I will say that this last sold for $230 on October 24th. So you're still making money on this if that was you that bought it to sell it. So not a bad place to be, I guess, if you're struggling really bad and you're making money.
DJS, we did sell our Brown and Tatum.
Yeah, Nate, keep talking to the chat, by the way, because I got to fly through this and look quick.
Oh, yeah, 2 minutes. So yeah, you guys holding or selling your Tatum and Brown cards now. We did sell them, so those are moved. Luis Robert needs to call up Juan Soto for hitting lessons. Yeah, it's unfortunate because what he did at the end of last year, and of course, it's one of those things where if you like the guy and you take a 1 month sample and you say he's figuring it out. You don't like the guy, you say, oh, it's only a 1 month sample. A lot of people like Lou Bob, so they're like, oh yeah, he figured it out. He's amazing. Even I said the same thing. I was like, oh, if he can do that through the full course of a year, huge. Now, obviously, you don't want to overreact to 2 weeks of baseball, but the early going has been pretty brutal. They're going to rely on Robert more now that Eloy is injured again. Yeah, Eloy, that dude. So much potential. 40 home run seasons in there, and yet he can't stay healthy. It's unfortunate. And Magic is trying to dump all of his Jaylen Brown. Aaron, how do you feel about that?
I think it's a good idea if his price is going up. I mean, I think it might be just a good idea. I don't know. Hey, guess what? Our first giveaway card has been had. Zion My House rookie PSA 9 from 2019 Optic. I've been on that thing a while ago, like earlier today, and it ended up winning. And I've been on a bunch of different cheaper cards to try to get tonight. Some of these
I like the Jameis Winston play.
I thought that said it was extended.
Sick.
We didn't get it though.
Wait, what?
No, I thought it said it was extended, so I didn't place a bid on it.
Less sick. I do like the Jameis Winston play though.
Oh yeah, no, I like it too. I mean, not a rookie, but still, that's a sick card.
Yeah,
I was thinking for a giveaway, give someone some.
Hey, he was really good last year until he got injured, and the Saints were really good.
He was. Did you see the Winston I passed over earlier? You might not have.
Was it the NTRPA?
Yeah, with the B.
Yeah, that was nice. Put that in the email. Nice. So just one of those things where it's like he should be a starting quarterback. They were 5-3 with him when he was healthy, and he should get Michael Thomas.
Dude,
it's an interesting combo.
Skyrocket on this.
Woo!
Up to 18K. Also, do you know what I don't see here? I don't see the Trey Young. I almost think that thing sold at the worst of times when the Hawks are about to get eliminated. Oh, it actually went up a ton. I thought it was going to go for like 10K. Okay, that's a little bit more. That makes a little bit more sense.
Hey, the blue one sold for 13 too. Keep that in mind.
Oh, it did sell. Okay, so we're way over, or it's way over than what it was, you know. But that's pretty big. That's a $2,000 increase since I think that was November. No, yeah, I think it's November. This Luka's got a little bit way to go. Currently, this thing is now 250 behind the Luka patch auto. Maybe we spoke some people into the patch auto. Bobby Witt is still running. And then up to 6,500. That's a huge sale. It's gonna be a huge sale, that Ronaldo PSA 10. And I should probably check. How did 2.5 minutes already go by?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
This goes so quick.
The 5-minute windows go so fast. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I thought we won that. It's about to say too early. I hope we win those both though.
Aaron overreacting?
Never, ever. I get excited. What can I say? It's not a bad thing.
No, it's not bad. Yeah, somebody here's got to get excited.
Hey, don't act like you don't get excited. You're just mellow about it.
That's true.
You're like, oh, nice.
Remember when I pulled that Ohtani and I was getting ripped on the live stream for a lack of excitement?
Yeah, and you literally didn't say anything. You're like, oh,
well, I didn't know it was out of 10.
Yeah. That's funny. I love this card. Hold on 1 second. Oh, huge sneeze. Sorry about that. Yeah, massive sneeze. Kobe and D'Angelo Russell dual auto. I think this card's awesome. I mean, obviously it'd be a little bit more awesome if D'Angelo Russell was like a Lakers star for the last like 7 years, which he wasn't. But still, I mean, Russell's making an impact in the playoffs, and I think it's a pretty awesome card right there.
Who do you think wins that series?
Oh, I'm T-Wolves all the way. I mean, the only issue is that I have a feeling that, okay, I want the T-Wolves to win. I have a feeling that if it's going to end like in 7, it's going to be because the T-Wolves do something super stupid. Karl Towns fouls, turnovers, something like Anthony Edwards trying to contest a 3 when they're up, or contest a 3 when they're up 4 with 1 second left on the clock. Like, I have no idea what he was doing last night. But, yeah.
Hey, two things here. Merrick's Grave, thoughts on Keone Cavaco. Just bought 2 PSA 10 purple autos and a PSA 9 black refractor auto for around $40 each. I don't want to poo-poo on it, so I will say this. He had a tough year as an 18-year-old. He had a very tough year as a 20-year-old, and he has had a tough start as a 21-year-old. But you never know when it might click. And he was a former first-round pick, so there is still potential there and some upside, but he has been pretty bad through his first couple seasons. And, of course, 2018, it was his draft year. He didn't play much. 2020, he didn't play because of COVID. 2021, it was basically his first year. So, there, he can grow, but he hasn't been good yet. And then Danny B won a 2001 Bowman Albert Pujols rookie PSA 8.5, which I love that play because you just watched Miguel Cabrera cards spike in price, and he is going to probably hit his 500 or his 700th home run this year. And I got to imagine that is going to spike too.
No. Can I get that last second bid in? Oh, no way. What? How did I get that in? Oh, no, I didn't get in. I did not get in.
Ooh.
I didn't think I did. I tried. That was a good buy, whoever got that for $43.
Is that going to be a giveaway?
It probably was going to be, but either way, for $50, I think it was. And I actually kind of want this card, dude. I'm in love with this card. The Heritage Chrome. I don't know. It's pretty cool.
Dude, do it.
We got to go check out and see what we won so far. And also, hey, I want to shout out really quickly. I was trying to win this card tonight for like under $50 because I think it'd just be a fun novelty. I don't know how many of you were collecting cards around when Matt Harvey was like supposed to be the next best pitcher of all time for the Mets. This card was the talk of the town, like the next Steven Strasburg big card. This card at one point, keep in mind, this was back when the market was not nearly anything, not even a tenth of what it is today, not even probably 1% of what it is today. Hey, how much did this card sell for back then?
I'm going to guess like $800.
$1,277 on June 22nd, 2015. Just over $58.
Wow. Hey, and he's still playing. I think he got picked up by the Orioles.
Oh my.
Which is like the third time he's been picked up by the Orioles. So there's nothing left in that tank for Matt Harvey, but
dude, that jaw moved $4 on us and we lost $2. How did we lose $2? Hey, I don't care. This was big dubs tonight. 2019 Bowman Chrome, Julio Rodriguez blue refractor at 150 PSA 10, 1,140. This was also a huge W. George Russell. This is our first Formula One card, part of the Flip Quest. This is the 70th anniversary rookie variation, numbered out of 70 PSA 7. Now, yes, it's a PSA 7, but for those of you that have collected Formula One cards, you will know that way over half the print run, a ton of the print run has on the color cards that are numbered. defects on the bottom edges and on the top edges. So this, in my opinion, is not a bad grade. It isn't an 8, which I'd say is a solid grade. A 9 is a good grade. It's not a terrible grade. 1,100 for that's pretty good in my opinion. That's about $1,000 lower than what the 9 sold for. So kind of a buy the card, not the grade situation here, given a lot of them are damaged. And he's been awesome. The only race or driver to finish the top 5 every race this season. Consistent, very young, and good times ahead, I think, with Mercedes. Split screen, LeBron and Zion, the gold frame. I think this is a great price on this. $372. I'm a huge fan. And then the Zion for the giveaway. Now we should probably go back and check out the giveaway cards because I think that's probably the big buying we'll do for tonight. $20K now, Nate, on the orange shimmer. I can't believe for all this time those were the same price, and now it's like separated by 2 times as much. And our card, or not our card specifically, but one of our favorite cards here that we just are watching. We don't own this nor have claim to it. Is the 1 of 1 at 8,250. And what's that? That Messi, bro. The last week sold at 6,000. I think it did have a worse auto, so this one's at 7,250 already. And also let us know what you guys are buying.
Yeah, I'll call them out. Let's
Elias,
see.
really quick. Both F1 and George Russell. That's technically my first ever George Russell purchase, so I'm pretty pumped about it. But that's where we're at, or where I'm at.
FOP, I don't know. 1 Dylan Carlson, first Bowman Chrome Auto for $72. Dylan Carlson has had a bit of a tough start of the year, but he's got a ton of talent, so I like that. What else? I don't see any other call outs on cards, but there are some thoughts on there was one call out on a guy, Carson Williams, Rays shortstop, high school shortstop, and I didn't even bring him up in our podcast, but I should have, because that's like the 6th high school shortstop that has over a 900 OPS to start the year in A-ball, Aaron. Can you believe that? Actually, I think it's 5, and the one that doesn't was the 4th overall pick, Marcelo Meyer.
Wow.
Like every other high school shortstop, they're all 19, they're all in A-ball, and they all have 900 plus OPSs.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a good number.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about that Julio. Dude, I wonder about the green shimmer. I mean, it's on 99, but the shimmer deal, there's aqua shimmers, there's green shimmers, there's blue shimmers, there's shimmers all over.
You gonna double down? Hey, hear me out. Julio finally gets the calls from the umps. He figures it out. We get to the National. Julio's killing it. Hottest name in the card market. We're sitting on a couple nice Julios.
Well, I literally just bid, and I don't even know how much this thing's worth. So I know we paid like 1,100 for the blue out 150. I have to imagine a green shimmer. If we get this thing for like 700, it's a decent buy. So
I'd agree.
I don't know for a fact, but I mean, I'm assuming so. Wish it was autographed, but we wouldn't be able to buy it then. There hasn't one of these things not like non-auto sell for a long time, so I literally have no idea how much this is worth right now. But just comparing to the blue, I have to think that's a pretty decent price. Let me actually go back.
There was one here. Vince Carter tops DJ Quicksilver. Vince Carter tops Chrome Refractor PSA 10. That's sweet. Magic got a mosaic stained glass, I assume. Patrick Mahomes 2020 PSA 8 for $105.
Nice.
So that's cool. Maximilian Fritz got some Rui Hachimura autos.
Nice.
So
nice. We got another giveaway. I interrupted for the giveaway. Sorry about that. Michael Porter Jr. Obsidian Orange 149 PSA 9. $32. Not bad. We'll give that one away.
Hey, what's up with him? I felt like we kept hearing about, hey, Michael Porter Jr. might be back.
I think that once they realized that both him and Murray weren't going to be like fully healthy at the same time, it wasn't worth pushing it. And I think they probably knew that they weren't going to be able to compete with like half-legged Murray and Porter Jr. against the Warriors. So, yeah, like I feel like coming into next year with them fully healthy is a much better situation than like losing in 6 games and potentially having them get rehurt or something.
That's fair. Ryan won a Skybox Premium Autographics Stephon Marbury auto. Fun fact, Skybox Premium Autographics was my first ever auto of backup Jaguars QB. First ever auto.
Who was it, Brunell?
No, that he would have been the starter at that time.
Oh, okay.
Man, I can't remember the name anymore. I'd have to find the card.
Ooh, Ozzy Albies.
Oh, nice. Reigning collectible.
GV, my guy GV in the house. Got the Messi BIS. That's the number 71 PSA 3, the rookie from Mega Crack so far, but getting overbid on everything else. Tough out there sometimes.
Yeah.
Bro, I just realized, okay, the Pulisic that sold the green, his name is Big Daddy on YouTube, and his name is Liam. Okay, if you listen to this, Big Daddy Liam, I don't know if you're tuning in tonight or on the podcast later. I remember your name. Don't worry. I'll email you after this.
He did not pull a Nate. Congratulations, Aaron.
It took me
We
a
were
long
all gonna
time.
mock you.
Nope, it came back. Don't worry. Actually, I'm curious to see what this thing sold for because I remember I think I quoted him at like $250 on it or something. 564. Big congrats. It's a huge sale on that SGC 10. That actually might turn into our SGC highlight for this week. That's pretty sick. Big congratulations. Oh, man. Pulisic stuff sold really well tonight, actually.
Hey, there's been a couple questions on Jose Ramirez, so I'm just going to answer it really quick. My thoughts on Jose Ramirez is that he's an absolute stud, and Cleveland fans should be thrilled to have him for years and years and years. That guy went from a utility player to a bona fide top 15 player in the league, maybe even top 10.
Bro, wasn't he like, I remember buying his autograph, Heritage Rookie Auto, and it was like, oh, he's like, pretty good now. And then what, didn't he get like kind of worse? Didn't he like regress a little bit? And now he's just like insane again?
Dude, he is. So his first year, it was like 15 games, doesn't even count. Then age 21, age 22, he was meh. And then he's pretty good age 23. And then from there, he's just taken off. He had 1 year in there, 2019, that was down. But otherwise, he's been insane every other year.
I must remember that one
including
year.
this year, in which he has 14 games and he has 1,119 OPS so far.
I wanted to shout out really quick. How much time's left? 29 seconds in this window. Let me go see these bottom cards right now.
Sean thought I had a goal of getting more than one auto of a Jaguars backup QB. That'd be the world's worst goal.
Nate, really shooting high, aren't you?
Nobody wants Jaguars starters, but hey, I tell you what, let me get some Jaguar backups. That should pay off handsomely down in the future.
That's so funny. I think we just got this Julio. So we'll make decisions later. We'll make decisions on giveaways later. We're getting some cards here for some giveaways. We got to keep one for the guest, the price, and the Luka, which if there's anyone out there who's bidding on Luka tonight or buying this card, I think that you just got the best deal in the entire auction, actually. Whoever bought this, super deal. Because you're looking right next to it at the PSA 7 blue. I can't say it enough, for $10,200. But you're looking at an immaculate rookie patch auto number out of 77, selling for $300 more. I think that a lot of people know where I go with that. But if you're also deciding between those two, you probably could have bought the one of Ohtani and Trout for $9,900.
Give me that all day.
And if you're comparing it to the next card, like a soccer card for me, the Holland Gold 50 rookie BGS 9, I'm taking the one of one also because that card is nasty. So cool. And a huge sale on the Messi Gold Auto, $8,700. That's a big step up. Oh, Nate, $7,500. We can do this later because we'll have more time later. But $7,500 PSA 10 for the Brady Silver. That's another $600 step down.
You love to see it. My whole goal is that we have one of these sell every week, and we just watch as they keep creeping down into like the $2,000 range.
I want to make it clear we don't cheer for cards to lose value, but that card, we would just say it's better to spend money on other cards than that card, is the way I would put it.
That's fair.
Someone asked, why does that card go for so much? Good question. It's like a PSA 10 Pop 15. It was a 1 per box short print or super short print, I guess, in 2018 Prism. So, get a Brady, it's pretty hard. So it's not like that there's like a ton of them, but also a lot of other cards you could
just
buy.
The Brady was a short print or just silvers in general?
No, silvers in general. It's 1 silver per box.
But here's the question. How much does a silver PSA 10 of Josh Allen go for?
That's a great question.
Rookie.
A lot. Given a Lamar Jackson sells for like $6,000.
So would you rather have a Lamar Jackson rookie, PSA 10, MVP, on a good team or 18th year Tom Brady.
Oh, I'd rather have the Lamar Jackson.
That's what blows my mind.
Yeah, and you could have bought a Josh Allen for 12,500 last August. So I don't know what that makes it today. I mean, if we go off of what Card Letter says, it says 17,740, which makes sense, I'd say. So yeah, you could probably buy 2.5 or 2 Brady's or something for the price of one of those. Nate, I made an executive decision bidding on this Jerry Kelenic.
I like it.
Cracked ice auto in his USA gear. Thought pretty cool. We'll have to see how many giveaways we have at the end, and then we can kind of make some decisions. But I'm hoping to get like one of these last 2 cards for around like $30 to add into the pot. I don't know. Cool, low numbered stuff, gem in grades. Figured someone found it exciting. I did kind of want to get one of the Des Bryants, but these things I think are just going to keep on going up in price. This like doesn't really mean a lot to a lot of people, but I was like the 2010 was when I was really collecting football. What?
Including me.
Yeah. So 2010 was the year I was collecting football cards like super hard. And this was just like a massive card, exquisite rookie patch auto, numbered out of 10, even with the college gear. I think it's one of the coolest designs ever for a football RPA. Now maybe it's going a little far for a lot of people, but I love it. And I don't really think I'm planning on bidding more than that, but that was just kind of my thought on that. But we'll try to get, hopefully it's Kelenic we get, and then we can figure out what the giveaways are later. We'll probably give 2 cards away here and then 1 card away to the guess the price winner, which I think we're somewhere in that range right now.
I like that.
We got some more people winning some stuff.
Yeah. Let me read them off. Also, I had a Jerry Rice SGC 8 end tonight, all in after buyer's premium, $186.
Nice.
So I probably picked up something under that. I don't know what.
Good deal. I'm going to flip really quick to the selling stuff we had. Mitchell, probably just a really bad time to sell this, honestly. Probably should have sold before the playoffs game, given that they went down quite early to the Mavericks. I don't think anyone's confident in them winning the series, given that Luka's back. They got lucky with that win in Utah. Bryce Harper made money on that. Steven Stamkos made money on that. Was kind of hoping to sold a little bit more, but that's still pretty good. After buyer's premium, I probably sold for like 190 something, maybe 200. John Morant, bad time to sell him. Bad time out alive. The Kobe's still going. The Tyler Hero, that's decent. Wasn't as much as I was kind of hoping for, but also that's probably just about what it's worth right now. It's not like it undersold. Like SGC 10, I think sold for like 160 through here. So probably a pretty good sale on it, actually, all things considered. Then LeBron not doing too amazing, but that's also probably what it's worth too. Those were just some cards from a card show pickup I had that I was hoping we're all going to grade better, and they didn't. So sometimes it doesn't work out. That's the moral of the story right there.
Sometimes you just need a grading eye like I have.
Yeah, to get all of them Ronald Acuna ding corners at some point. What do you think, Nate? Jameis Winston rookie auto? It's PSA 7.
PSA 7 though.
Yeah. Hey, if this was gonna end for like $30, dude, I was gonna buy this. I was gonna buy crack it on.
Crack it?
Yep. I was gonna literally take one of the only 2 PSA 10s of this pack and then break it on, rip it on camera. But I'm not doing that for $100. I would do it for like 25. But
I was gonna read more of these comments,
yes, you were.
but
I interrupted you.
I don't actually. Big John won 2 PC cards. Luis Robert rated rookie PSA 10 and a Kobe White My House Purple rookie PSA 10. So it sounds like Big John is a Chicago fan. A little bit unfortunate from where we're sitting as Milwaukee Bucks fans whooping up on the Bulls, but no big deal. We won't bring it up again. And
Wait, Nate, remember when the Bulls won game 2 and the series was over?
Yeah, and
Chris Milton was injured. Twitter.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, Chris Milton got injured, so Grayson Allen was like, "I guess I'll just start making threes now."
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, he's been
whatever. Cam, I can't decide if he's saying he won a Harden Refractor BGS 9 for 1860 or if he's just pointing that out for somebody. But Harden Refractor BGS 9.
I think he probably won it because there was one ending tonight. So.
And Merrick's Grave got a 1992 Beam Team Shaq PSA 8. That's cool.
Very cool. There was also a Beam Team like relic throwback card in this of Shaq too. It was like an SGC 85 or something. This card is over $1,000 on us. Lewandowski gold auto of 10. The Bayern Munich just won their 10th straight Bundesliga title, the longest or the only club to win 10 in a row titles in Europe's top 5 leagues.
Hey, Aaron,
what?
Hear me out. Let's just win all the Julios that are left.
You're funny. I think we should go look if we saw the green shimmer or if we won the green shimmer. Oh, we didn't win that? We were in the lead with like a minute left on that guy.
Do we lose it?
Let's look at what Julio's are left. Bro, I think I'd rather get the PSA 10 auto if it's that close.
Yeah, me too. You look at how much a Bowman First Juan Soto PSA 10 sells for.
The last sale. Oops, let's say. The last sale of a Julio auto PSA 10 was $17.75. That was 2 days ago.
That's probably
2 days ago. Nate, 2 days ago though.
Yeah, but isn't that with buyer's premium?
I mean, it's like right there, so it's not like it's like a mega deal.
I get you. 2 days
but
ago.
my point is, my point is that 2 weeks ago, it was a $2,500 card when he was making his debut.
Now you got to remember that was a spike in price.
Yeah, so it wasn't like baseline price. It was kind of like the getting ready for him to debut hype.
But it can get back there if he starts getting some luck on his side.
Yeah, I mean, look at Wander Franco.
Yeah,
I mean, also Wander Franco, but still.
I mean, Wander Franco is a better prospect than Julio.
Yes. But he's also more expensive at the time too. Wander base auto 10 is much more expensive.
Correct.
You say we hold it or we buy it and we hold it?
I would love to buy it.
All right.
Jacob S won a Kobe G24 refractor PSA 10 black NBA for $1,300 and a Pele 1958 PSA 1.5 for $375. Shout out. And I think I saw one more. Oh, Brody won a mantle out of 10 signed and game used. That's pretty sick.
All right, Nate, listen up quick. So if we put in one more bid, we'll be in the lead at $1,890. So $500 or $600 off the top of the price. I mean, he will have this whole season to figure it out, and
he will figure it out. Yeah. Do it.
All right. I feel pretty decent at that. No, I think this is like the last step though. And then if we get in this next window, we get it. If we don't, we don't.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Dude, I saw that video, by the way. That was definitely like something that made it around on Twitter of the looking strikeouts. That was the most ridiculous stuff I've ever seen, like umpire-wise.
Especially the one that was high.
I don't know.
Also, speaking of strikeouts, again, Eric Lauer. Huh?
Oh, Elias, I've been in the Formula One market for a while now. But what do I think about Leclerc? I think that paying any money on his non-numbered stuff right now, similar to Lewis Hamilton, is psychotic. I didn't mean to make that sound as crazy as I just did, but literally, like his Sapphire-based PSA 10s are like $1,450, and Hamilton's are around like $1,500. Like, I think that is just straight nuts. The guy won 2 races this year. Yeah, the Ferrari is really good this year. Yeah, he's probably going to be 1-2 depending on how the season ends with Verstappen in the championship. But we're talking the same price as Lewis Hamilton stuff. I don't understand it. I don't understand the slightest. So my point here is, like, if you get a good deal on a numbered, really sought after card in the future, a dynasty, and you want to hold it for 5 years, go for it. If you're trying to buy something to like flip by the end of the year, Sapphire PSA 10s have to fall, the base ones. But hey, I like him. I like Leclerc. He seems like an awesome guy and stuff. And he just made a mistake today. But Nate, he was running in third, and then he pretty much took a turn too much on the curb, and then almost ran his car into the wall. And he would have been DNF'd, but he didn't. He saved it.
What did he finish?
6th. So it went from 3rd to 6th.
Still got points.
What? Yeah, he still got points and stuff. But man, it was close. Almost knocked himself out. We got outbid, Nate. I don't.
Yeah, you can bow out.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that we can always. And wait, let's see this. This might give us some good insight. Take a shot next week. Maybe he plays even worse this week.
Yeah, I like that.
There's another one ending next week, so I figure why not. Versus trying to like stretch higher, I guess. Okay, so looking back at it, so that Thames at 7,500.
I love pink pulsers.
Ooh, what do we got here? Dang, Elias, is that you of Leclerc? Oh, hey, I think I know you on Instagram. I feel like I've seen your stuff posted. I just saw some of the PSA 10 70th and an Aqua PSA 10. Yeah, that stuff's nasty. Like that is rare stuff. I like that. That's a good get. Not the non-number stuff that's signed for the same as Lewis Hamilton. That stuff I'd stay so far away from. Nate, go ahead and read off the other people's pickups.
Only one, and that's Jordan. Won an MJ 85 star, BGS 6.5.
Oh, exciting.
Shout out Jordan.
I am saying he took a turn for the worse today. This is a sick card. Luka Modric and Ivan Rakitic, 2 Croatians, select gold of 10 PSA 10. That is a nasty dual auto. Not for me, but sick card. LaMelo Ball, how about this? Signed when he was like, gosh, he has to be what, 16 here? Probably 17 at most when he signed him, maybe.
And he's 20 this year.
Yeah, around there. I think that picture is probably when he's 16. Probably signed that when he's like 17 or something around. Oh no, probably maybe picture when he's 15. But
buy that Gavin Lux, bro.
You think?
Have you seen how good he is this year?
Is he doing really well?
Oh yeah,
dude. I love to hear that. I don't check in on the Dodgers, but
well, I mean, to be expected. If you're not a Dodgers fan, who wants to check in on the Dodgers because it's just irritating because they have
I literally check in on like some of the nice prospects or like young guys and then the Brewers. Okay, 9.5 Nate, really quick. 9.5 sold for 154 on March 20th, and now his market index says that the 9.5 should be worth around 215, but that's based off of like top PSA 10s, remember. So go for it.
I mean, I like it. I like the dude. This is probably just this is quite a bit of Homer talking in me.
Nate, is he getting regular at bats?
He's getting regular at bats, and he also, you know how I talked about Luis Robert chasing outside the zone.
Yeah.
He was when I checked, and this was probably like 4 or 5 days ago, so it could be different now. He had the second lowest chase rate outside the zone in baseball.
That's a good discipline right there.
Yes,
I know that.
If you got good plate discipline, that goes a long way.
All right, I'm going for it right here. Come on. Put us in the lead. Yes. All right, next window. We got next window. I'm confident. Oh, PSA 9. I don't need the PSA 10 to crack. Just need the 9.
How do you grade a pack anyways?
What?
How does one grade a pack anyways?
Just take it, send it in.
Like how does it get a PSA 9? I guess is what I'm asking.
I think it has to do with, well, first off, if it's an older pack, the wax, like, is it stained? Is it crimpled on the corner? Is it sharp? For these, probably similar stuff. Is it wrinkled or I don't know. It's interesting though.
Huh.
Wait, we're still a high bidder on this. I haven't been on this card for like a decade. I feel a decade.
Jordan also won a 2020 Justin Herbert Prism No Huddle variation PSA 10. It's cool. Ooh, I like that play.
Fun. Oh, what do we got here from Casa Waller? That is a 2021 Prism UFC Instant Impact Gold Derek Lewis out of 10 for 50. Cheap. Gold PC pickup. Hey, that's the best. Getting a PC pickup. Really good. Is someone flipping something to people in the chat?
I think we got a deal going down in the chat.
For real, we do. That was hilarious.
I think this is a first. Not only do we talk about cards, but we get deals done in the Slab Stocks PWCC streams.
That's so funny. Oh, nice. Okay. So, wait, what? I have no idea. I literally have no idea what happened there, but I'm not even gonna question it. It was green and now it said we lost. I don't even know. I don't know if we're actually winning it though, because I didn't feel like we were. Oh, we're at 1 minute now. So now it's time to lock it in and see if we get this Lux. We haven't been bidding on something in the 1 minute windows in a long time, I feel.
We haven't. We usually bow up by now.
Yeah.
Sean would love to see that Blue Heritage Julio. I dig that. He's been trying to get that as a giveaway. Wink, wink.
I don't think I did. I think it's done. Oh. Well, it's a little expensive now for giveaway. We won like 5 other cards, I think, or 4. It's a nice card though.
Hey, did you win the pack? You didn't win the pack. Boo.
I didn't really want to win them. I mean, yeah, if it was like $40 to $30, sure. Come on. No. What?
Well, I would say hang tight because it's probably a lot of me being a Wisconsin homer, but I do like it.
Okay. That's fair. All right. We'll hang tight on that. This is sold. Okay, let's refresh the page and see how much is even left now. Oh, we just went from a lot to 0.
Interesting. How many do we have here? 107?
Yeah, we have 107 left. Roberto Baggio at 19.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Pick one.
Oh my
Pick one of the 107.
Oh man. Oh, that's a cool card.
Just kidding. Don't actually do that. That'd be such a waste of time.
It would be, but I'm just curious. Oh, Nate, you know Maradona? Have you ever heard of the hand of God goal?
Mm-mm.
You haven't heard of that? It like basically like pass comes over. He like I think he goes up to head it. I just watched the video a couple of times, but basically there's a picture where his hand like hits it, and they didn't call a handball, and then he scores. And I think that won the World Cup, where it was at the end of it, semifinal something. Excuse me for not having the perfect history on it, but the kit that he wore during the match just sold for $6.2 million. The highest all time game worn.
What?
Yeah, $6.2 million. It's probably the like top 3 most famous soccer plays of all time. Maybe someone let me know in the chat who has like more vintage soccer history than me, because I'm pretty brutal in like the pre 2017 era. But yeah, no, like super huge moment all time, 6-point-something million for his game worn, and he's he died now too. I don't know if you knew that.
I knew that.
Okay,
I did know that.
Perfect. Hey, selling Mike Tyson card.
Asian Punk won a 2014 U.S. Men's National Team Dempsey and Landon Donovan for less than $25 each.
That's a cool one.
I guess it's a two different cards, not a dual card.
Oh, okay.
And GV Sports Cards won the Matchups Blue.
Nice. That's the Messi Ronaldo. Do you see this, Nate? Look at this LeBron auto. That is so faded.
I saw that when I was going through all the cards for the email, and I don't know, that silver sticker is just brutal.
And also the autograph's really faded too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look up what the Ronaldo and Messi sold for. I had 6,300. I used to have a 9.5 of that, and I bought it for $230, and I sold it for way less than 6,300.
Huh. Rip.
I know. Let's see what's left. Yeah, we did good work tonight. I'm happy with what we won. You got your baseball. I got my F1. We're in a good spot.
Hey, I love, last National when when Wander was like the best buy you could make at the National because people were down on him.
Yeah.
Dudes have talent, buy them. And if people are going to sell you at a lower price than what they bought it for, of talented guys like Julio or Bobby Witt, buy it.
I agree. This is from Brody Gray himself. Greatest goal ever scored, arguably. It was the second goal. Oh, the second goal was voted goal of the century. So I can see it too. So it was goal 1 in the final. It was in the final match. Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey Jay, how much did you get that for? Because I put that in the email.
That was a cool.
I remembered it because I like it because it was silver ink. It was silver ink out of 20 on the black card. Just very cool card.
Cam Johnson, black shimmer auto 1-of-1 PSA 8, bro. If I was a Suns fan, Cam Johnson fan, I'd be all over this.
Oh yeah. Hey, are they winning right now?
I don't know.
One second. Let me.
I really hope that actually the the Pelicans come back.
Pelicans, they are tied 51-51 with 11 minutes left in the third.
There we go. Should be a good end. Let's look at our cards we won here for the giveaways. So we'll let you all determine which one. Well, let's see here. Okay, so Nate, I was gonna say I kind of want to keep this comic, but like, are you?
I do too.
Okay, so
Wisconsin
I did.
Boy.
Yeah, that
from Wisconsin.
All right, so there we go. So we have our 3 giveaways here. You all can pick. I think I already know what you all are going to pick. But how about this? We'll make it really confusing. Say the one that you don't want or you don't want a chance for, because I don't want to see 2 names come in the chat. So it's either Julio Rodriguez, Michael Porter Jr., or Zion Williamson. The Zion's the cheapest, the Julio's the most expensive. Say the name that you do not want to win, meaning that one will be given away. What?
I said 1,000 Zions show up.
I'm sure, but I just want to make sure. We'll give the people the power to say.
Hey, check this out. Oh, Jordan again. Are you and Jordan? Oh, my bad.
Zion not want.
Are you and Jordan the same person? Because he won the 2010 exquisite Des Bryant patch auto number 10 BGS 8.
there's like 4 of those things, but yeah, I think there's one BGSA. Him and I are always bidding on at least like 2 cards each week.
There's a lot of Zion in here, dude.
Okay, yeah, Zion's kicked to the curb. Bye, Zion. Zion's going to go to the person who gets the closest on the Luka patch auto. MPJ's a nice card. Definitely has way more potential than my house PSN 9.
And Maximilian, the lone Julio.
Oh, man. Rip. Give me coordinated advance. Maybe a lot back and forth, not going to lie. Look at this Pikachu guy. Promo. It's kind of a funny card. Jim McMahon? Dude, I did not know he played in the Vikings. Did not know that.
I didn't either.
Wow, that's news to me. What is this? Ronaldinho? Is that Ronaldinho, Messi, and Samuel Eto'o? But it's only got Samuel on there and half a Messi. I'm like, it says Ronaldinho, Messi, and Eto'o, and now it's only got Eto'o.
Is it like a
I think it
card?
probably
Or a double card that's been that you can like rip.
Nate, I think it's a sticker, and I think that in the sticker album they sit right next to each other. So you like take off one, put in, and take off the other, and match up Messi halfway.
Fair point, Maximilian. Fair point. Baseball ain't popular in Europe.
Oh well, okay, that makes sense. Is that Lewandowski gold auto still going? Wow, Lewandowski, the landmark, and the gold auto is still going. Yeah, Brian, it really is. And Brian, good to see you. Good to see you. Aaron, do you think Pokemon will ever have another leg up or be like vintage sports and just steadily rise over a long period of time? Patrick, I think that's probably the best bet. Even with all of the Logan Paul buying this, buying that, breaking this, breaking that, it just hasn't gotten a whole lot of steam. And when there's no print run on these things, I know the vintage stuff, obviously the pop reports are a lot steadier for the high grade stuff, but it's tough. The modern stuff, it's printed, it gets reprinted. It's not like sports cards in that way. Hey, Sean, that's big brain right there. Half Messi better than no Messi, I guess. I like it. I agree. Oh, Jordan, you won that? I was seriously considering going for that tonight. The select Mario Lemieux green of 25. I think you and I just have the same likes on this.
What we got left here? You want to refresh the page? We just passed another minute.
We are at 11.
Okay, now pick your card.
All right, I'm going to Lewandowski. That card is nasty, and that barely pops up.
And I am going to go with, find me the cheapest card out here. Really? It's that? $175 is the cheapest card left?
Yeah.
Usually there's like a $60 card that goes up by $1.
No, that's not the case. What is that?
All right, I'm going with, scroll up a little bit more.
Jack Johnson?
Yeah, we're going to go with that.
I learned a lot about Jack Johnson in my sports history class in college.
Jack Johnson, the singer?
No, boxer. Shows you how much Nate knows.
Did you know that there was a Jack Johnson singer?
No. I feel like Jack Johnson, the boxer, those more famous, but maybe I'm just a sports guy, so that's why I say that. We got a minute left on all these, and pretty soon here, I'd say within the next 2 minutes, we will run the entries for the giveaway. Okay.
Hayden Jones won the Tom Brady Obsidian Color Blast PSA 10 for $1,800. Last comp, $3,500.
Wow. Goodbye. And yeah, $25K on the Baggio. Still going. It's at 26 now. Any other buying action in the chat or no?
I don't see any.
The Serena 5000 has 1/15 the pop of the 2000 PSA 10. What gives? It's a great question. Maybe. Oh, I don't know about the glossy or the 1 out of 2000. Wait, what is? Yeah, I don't know about the 1 out of 2000, but this back is like, that corner is even a little white, but like super dark, black borders, black entire things. The back's black and stuff, so that thing could ding up really easily. I'm not sure. Probably because of that. And what Jacob said, pop 169, I have 2,000, pop 13 over 5,000. Oh, he's the guy that sings banana pancakes.
I can't believe you've never heard of Jack Johnson.
Well, whenever I hear Jack Johnson, I think of the boxer. So I'm not like fishing for a guy that I know a song of, but I do know what banana pancakes is.
You ever heard the Curious George soundtrack?
He did that too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I'm saying it every day, I guess. Good question. I don't know what the pop is on this, but I assume it's got to be low plus the top 15% thing. It's got a 26K. My Lewandowski pick's looking pretty nice right now. Not gonna lie. Nate's Jack Johnson pick looking pretty poor right now.
Poor.
He even had the PWCCS, which may go further. We're at 1875 on the Lewandowski. I can't believe that this yellow's at 1825. Nate, I don't know how you feel about the yellows, but I'm not like super fond of them.
I'd rather have the blue for sure.
Yeah, that's what I was exactly thinking.
Like, I get that it's half the print run, but I'd much rather have the blue.
There's a sign to be said about desirability too. If you look at it this way, the blue or the yellow have 75 PSA 10 to 2400 on April 3rd. So it's already approaching that range though.
Yeah. I'd rather have the blue and the green, though I don't know what the green sold for, than that.
Yeah, there was a green non-shimmer also that was
ending. No, the green shimmer is what I was talking about.
But I'm just saying there was a green non-shimmer ending too. Yeah. Oh, we got a lot of stuff from Brody Gray there. You got that?
Brody won a mantle. So we discussed that earlier, the out of 10. Ohtani debut ticket and Ruth, less popular card. Mattingly, Columbus, Clippers, sold same cards, lost a small amount. Sold some cards, but decided I was going to invest in a higher end card. I like that.
It doesn't hurt
money if you're going to be moving the money into something you believe in more.
Like, I'm looking at it this way. Through all the cards we sold tonight, you end up at $1,200, which maybe, yeah, there were a couple losses along the way, specifically on the Donovan Mitchell and the LeBron, which got a bad grade. And then you look at what we won, and you say, okay, that either covers the Julio or the George Russell. Do either of these two cards have a chance to hit $2,000? Definitely. Does the group of cards we had earlier have a better chance? Probably not. So I like to look at it that way. And it's funny, actually. They pretty much completely covered the Julio. Exactly.
Brody's trying to color up. I love that move also. And Brian says, my first Sunday, I didn't get anything sad. Brian, just keep trying.
Oh, yeah, we're on episode 14 now. And there was, before this point, I'd say 2 Sundays we won bigger cards. And then this Sunday is actually one of my favorites. Like, kind of spread out between 2. We've been doing that recently. Like last week, we grabbed 2 baseball and 2 soccer, I think, or it was soccer and a football. And then this week, a Formula 1 and a baseball.
We got to start picking up more football.
Yeah, dude, I've been thinking about that. I was thinking about that, and I do think next week we should for sure. We got to get our hands on one of those dominant 2020 guys.
We got to get some Justin Herbert in our lives.
But
also probably some, new rookie quarterbacks that we think can pop off a little bit.
Oh, well, we'll definitely be doing that. Doing some grading in the SEC. I'm sure we'll be selling them through PWCC come August, or September, so maybe some halfway through the year.
I was liking most of Jordan's pickups, and then he just dropped this one on us. I also won Kristaps Porzingis 2015 Prism Purple Rookie Note 99 BGS 95.
Buddy.
Scratches of the head.
Scratches of the head. The Baggio sold for 33. Dude, I am going to do it. I'm going to do it. I picked when there's 11 left. Here we go. Hey, Bernardo, thank you. Appreciate that a lot. I'm super pumped to get a George Russell. That's my first ever George Russell purchase, so I'm really excited about that. Herbert over Burrow. I think that it's really close, and I think that the Bengals got to the Super Bowl, obviously, which is a great thing for Burrow. They didn't win, but remember, it's really hard to get back to the second. Ask Aaron Rodgers. Ask Aaron Rodgers.
100%. Also, just to make sure, so that Jordan doesn't think I'm being mean, and also Brody, because he was loving on Kristaps. He did do better with Washington as opposed to with Dallas. So
and we
there's
cannot
that.
hate on someone for PCing a player because
You can't.
Nate PC's Garbo for the Jayhawks, and some people could say to me that I own some Sam Decker cards and Frank Kaminsky cards that never turned into anything in the NBA. So, yes,
But
can't be hitting.
But check this out, Aaron. He shot more shots per game. His shooting percentage went up from 45% to 47.5%. His 3-point percentage went up to 36.5% as opposed to 28%. His free throw percentage went up, minuscule, but still went up. His points per game went up. His rebounds per game went up. His assists per game went up. Everything went up in his brief time with Washington. So,
yeah,
interesting.
Yeah. All right. Really quick, I'm gonna drop the line right now for the giveaway. So there's gonna be a line in the chat. Put a number 1 and just a number 1. First place will get the Julio Rodriguez. Second place will get the Michael Porter Jr. Just put a number 1 after that line, and that will get you into the giveaway. No letters after that. Just number 1. We finding Nate's new Tua next week? Is it still Justin Fields?
I do think it's still Justin Fields. They grabbed, why can't I think of his name? Our former quarterback coach is their offensive coordinator.
Clemens? Do you say Clemens was? I can't remember.
No, Tom Clemens is our now quarterback coach.
Yeah.
It wasn't Nathaniel Hackett because he went to the Broncos, but I just can't remember his name right now. But they've got a Packers coach as their offensive coordinator now, still a defensive head coach. We'll see how it goes, but I'm betting on no Matt Nagy is a huge positive. So,
by the way, I need some praise here. I picked the last card of the night, everyone, and that was not when there was 4 cards left. That was when there was 11 cards left. Thanks, Nate. Thanks for the slow clap. By the way, everyone, get your number 1s in fast because this will stay open until 10:21 Central Time, which is in 2 minutes. So please get your number 1s in here fast, and then that will be it. And then I will put together the giveaway list, and then we'll run the giveaway because this Lewandowski is probably going to end pretty soon. Also, congrats to whoever's selling this, because whoever's selling this, you're making a couple $1,000s, unless you bought it recently privately. I don't know how much you bought it for, but it's what?
Real quick here, Sean says David McCormick looks like he could be a solid NBA player if he increases his aggressiveness. I'm just going to say this. I can't say anything mean about David McCormick because he is now a Kansas Jayhawk legend because he won a championship at Kansas. That being said, that man cannot jump. He is 6'10" and has no hops whatsoever. Going to be pretty tough to be a he can't shoot from the line. He can't shoot from the field. He can shoot from the line, but he can't jump. It would have to be he'd have to take some major strides forward for me to be able to see him as like a backup role. Still like him because he won a championship.
All right. Less than a minute until this giveaway closes, and then we'll run the giveaway, and then that will be it for the night because this Lewandowski is about to close. Jordan, the chances are pretty much 0 because we're actually already locked into doing a show at the same day. Bonfire breaks. We cannot actually do that. I'm sorry. Normally we like to adhere to requests from the audience, but this one we can't tell the Bucks to take it easy. It's time to cut them off in 5.
Yeah, the Bulls were like very scrappy game 2, making their shots. DeMar obviously came out for 41 points, and I think the Bucks were just kind of looking past him, and then that was the wake-up call that they needed to be like, oh, we should probably actually pay attention to this team and beat them. And now they are whooping up on them.
Whooping up on them is correct. It's in Minneapolis, actually.
Luke Getsy. Thank you. Getsy. That's the name of the offensive coordinator for the Bears now. I couldn't remember.
There you go. Is that Lewandowski still going, Nate?
Yeah. 12 seconds left. It has 3K? Not been extended.
Is that 3K?
2,800.
So at least after buyer's premium.
Yep.
Magic, I saw and it is done, right? As I get the giveaway together. 33.60. That's a nice sale. It's a nice buy too, I think, for whoever got that. It's a rare card, beautiful card, one of the top strikers in history. Magic, I saw your comment earlier. I forgot to respond. There was a couple nice cards that came out of this morning's Formula One break, 7 a.m. Oh man, I was tired today. The earliest I've ever ripped packs or went live. It was fun though. I had my coffee with me, and we talked F1, and I had a Mick Schumacher orange and red freshest rookie portrait.
Oh, nice.
And then I also had an orange wave out 25 in the exact same pack as the orange and red. How about that? It was of Alex Albon, so it wasn't like crazy, but it was still fun. And then the first box was really garbage. Check this out. All right, I'll do the giveaway right after this, but I opened 2 light boxes. The first light box had 1 numbered out of 199, a purple checker. It had the 4 ray waves, none of which were numbered. The second box had 3 numbered color, 2 non-numbered color, and then the 4 ray waves also.
Wow.
So it was like really, really different, the 2 boxes.
Were any of the color in that light box good?
Well, that
was the box that you got the Schumacher in?
I hit a green ray wave of Verstappen, I think. I can't remember actually now. I can't remember. There was a decent one in there though. Oh, that's right, Jordan. We did do a secret break after. We did pull the Hamilton Superfractor Auto 1 of 1. Just that was a secret though, so don't spread that anywhere.
Wow. Guaranteed this would be the first time I was hearing about it if that was true.
All right, three times on the random. The top 2 win. The first one gets a Julio Rodriguez number of 199 PSA 9, and the second spot gets the Porter Jr. That's 1 time. That's 2 times. Nate, who's winning the third and final time?
They say like the 4th time's the charm. So where's my guy Victor?
I don't know if Victor's on this.
Victor?
Oh, how can I doubt? He's there. 25.
Okay, 25.
That's funny because I was going to go with Todd Williams. All
right, this is the last week I'm choosing Victor, though. Victor, if it doesn't happen this week, I'm going to not choose you so that you can actually win one day.
Here we go. Dan, wait, didn't Dan win last week? Wait, I can't remember, but I feel like I said Dan Cater not too long ago. And the sports card professor. Congrats to Dan getting the Julio. The sports card professor getting a second with the MPJ. And where is Victor? Oh, Todd's at 7. That's a
27th. He dropped 2 spots. Victor dropped 1 spot last week after I picked him. 2 spots this week.
It sounded like Hamilton starting 14th, finishing 14th, although it's like 1 or 2 spots off you for Victor, but pretty close. So
all right, Victor, it was a good run, but for your sake, we have to be done.
Dan, that's why I mix mine up every week. I'm not trying to curse anyone like Nate here. info@slabstocks.com. Dan, please email that. The sports card professor, please email that. Thank you too for being here, and thank you everyone for being here. And before we go, I'm just going to flip back really quick to the weekly auction, and we're going to go to the closed listings and just check out the top ones that closed tonight and the ones we were bidding on and highlighting, because I feel like, that's flash. We want to at least look at a couple things here to end the night. Although it's already 10:25, so we'll be mindful. What?
Aaron, Jordan knows about cheesy poofs?
Cheesy poofs?
When's the last time you had a cheesy poof?
I ate cheesy poofs all the time. Well, I had those Cheeto ones, the simply white cheddar ones in Vegas.
Oh, so good.
Those are money.
So good.
Those are money. Here are the top selling cards in our watch list tonight. This Luka and Luka combo was definitely one of the most intriguing to me. This is an increase on the Trout Cognac PSA 10. Those were selling around 99,000 before the season. And then we also that Tatum hit 9K, the BGS 10, which was a big step up. The Messi was a huge sale at 8,700, and that Ronaldo at 7,800 was a big sale, pop 3 right there. And then this Tatum here did hit 75. So Tatum card's very hot right now in the playoffs as he is dominating. But guess what? You could buy one of the top NBA stars, young stars right here, Blue Ice out of 99 rookie. You could buy an on-card auto Patrick Mahomes PSA 9, number 99. Or you could buy a 19th year Tom or 18th year Tom Brady. No, 19th year Tom Brady, silver PSA 10 for the same price.
Where else can you get that sweet Super Bowl patch on the jersey? Come on, man. Have to have it.
Have to have it. Yep, well, that's exactly what it is. Okay, that was the show for tonight. Weekly auction number 14. We won some cool cards. Nate got his Julio. I got my George Russell, and then we gave away some cards too. Just want to thank everyone for coming. It's been a fun night here on the Flip Quest episode number 14. Please rejoin us next week at the same time, 9:45 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be sure to give away more slabs, bid on more cards, and I think we have I don't know if we have anything else signed next week, but we'll check it out next Sunday. And then also don't forget tomorrow, Monday night, Slapjacks Live, 6 p.m. Eastern time. That's all I have for tonight. Everyone enjoy the Suns and Pelicans game, and we will see you all next week.